Alright guys, hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play, well a replay of such, but a game that I promised that I would do that I never actually did when I said I would do it, but I've decided to do it now. It's Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. The game that the developers did in a year after the first game, and one of which Charles has come out and said that and promptly why I think it's going to work, my controller isn't working. Oh dear. Right. Technical problem already. This is not good. I'll be right back.
He blew himself up. What an idiot.
You idiot!
Alright guys, I managed to get it to work. So I'm going to go through this game in a rather obscure way. I've never done this before, I've never tried it, but I've always done the Catcher's Landing, obviously spoiler alert, so if you don't want to know about this, skip ahead until the game starts. I'll leave a timestamp in the description or from this point, so if you don't want to hear it, 3, 2, 1, spoiler alert. So on Catcher's Landing you use the worm in order to give it to Rio so he can fish you a fish for the cat, and with this being said, if you don't get the worm, what happens? Well, I never knew about this. I remember hearing about it very slightly briefly years ago, but you can actually give him the lipstick. But what happens if you give the lipstick to the shaman in Quadramonte? Well, you can give him Nico's panties. Yes! Amazing! So we're going to go through this game doing those exact things. I'm not going to pick up the worm. And I'm not going to... and I'm going to give the shaman the lipstick. And without further ado, let's get into this game now, guys. Let's go. Oh shit. Wrong button. So I will be skipping the cutscenes during this playthrough. Actually, no, I won't. No, I'll leave them on. Change my mind.
This must be the place, Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who's
doing on the pyramid and Pablo,
I had a bad
they look
feeling about
remarkably
this.
similar now that I think about it. Now bear in mind guys, this won't take me as many videos as the first game. If I'm honest, I probably could do this in maximum 15 parts, minimum 10 parts. If I decide to do it the way I'm going to do it, which is to leave quite a lot of stuff. Now,
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood. The bookcase was too big and heavy to move. Oubier's book collection was exclusively devoted to South and Central American studies. Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
right, I'm just going to turn on the subtitles. There we go. Shit, that was my fault, sorry. There we go. No. Oh God. There we go. Right, perfect.
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
Alright, so first things first, we're going to look inside the drawer over here.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot. It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful. That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end, but this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Alright. Of course, the stuff is now down at the bottom, not the top, as it was on the first game. I believe it was on the top of the first game. Can't remember now, I really can't remember.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Come on, you can pick it up, George. Stop being a bitch.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
And we use the cylinder on this. So a lot of the talking I'm going to skip. So like for Andre's note, for example, I hate hearing
The
that
cylinder
bit.
gave out a
It makes
faint
me-
hiss as the valve opened.
His character really goes downhill for me.
What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use
I'm
extinguisher.
going to aim to try and get to at least the warehouse in the next sort of, at least this video, I'd say. Well, no, actually, I'd probably do it in
With
2
a well-aimed
videos.
squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico. I guess I had, but I figured it might give me a clue to what. It was from Andre Lobineau. The letter was sentimental mush, and was a gift from him. Lobineau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running. I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
So, as I get further on, I will show some of the more funny things about it, especially like the way that you can actually skip the entire last puzzle. But I think I did that in my last playthrough of this game. So we'll have to see. In fact, the game
found a
previously
piece
when I
of
did it, the
newspaper folded in
remaster, was actually one of my most highly watched videos. So I'm hoping
It
people
referred
will
to
have
a
the same
forthcoming
enthusiasm
eclipse
for
of the
this
sun.
playthrough of the original
Unfortunately, it
game.
wouldn't be
This is
visible
what
from
it
Europe.
originally looked like.
The best
And I'm
place to
playing
view
this
the
on
eclipse would be
PS1.
Mexico.
Also on this, it's harder to die. You can only die at 2 spots in this game.
Much as I disliked him. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobbart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You'd better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear. It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Oubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for... The pot contained a key.
You know what? I've made brilliant progress on this already. I'm already out of Oubier's house in less than 15 minutes. I probably could have done it in less than 10, to be honest.
I
If it
unlocked
hadn't
the
been for
door.
that bloody
I wasn't looking forward to meeting
technical
Lobineau
hitch that I
again,
had.
but he was my only link with Nico. There was no sign of Lobineau when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
Alright, so I will say this. If I'm honest, I probably could get this done this weekend, this game. And I'll upload it sort of like because
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. The waiter's stained and crumpled clothes looked as if they'd been slept in.
pardon me.
I decided not to bother with a meal. I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. Hey, you. What? I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah.
No. And what brings...
My girlfriend.
What it is to be... Can you share a bottle of...
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you've got just about everything apart from the ponytail.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
That's all.
Thank you.
Here he comes.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
I wouldn't normally call you, but Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butlers kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my God, you mean I could be in danger too?
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
You never been to his house? I thought you guys were pals.
Fellow academics, Georgie. It's not quite the same thing.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank, the Gliese Gallery.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
I've had enough of your games, Collard. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
And actually, guys, I think I'm going to finish this video because it's late and I'm quite tired, to be honest. It's been a long, hot day and I need to sort of get in a sort of an earlier night's sleep and a bit more rest. I didn't get much sleep last night because of the heat, and because I was in a lot of pain with my Achilles. So we're going to save the game. I'm going to finish this video. Alright, we'll save it, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this first video. I know it's been short. Next one will be longer, I promise. And we will certainly get to Qualamonte in the next video, or at least get through the warehouse. It'll be a little bit longer. I just wanted to at least start this, because I've been putting it off for a little while. I put it off before, and I thought, I want to play it. I thought, do I want to do it? And now that I've done it, I'm glad I've started it. So I do have other projects going on, so be aware that this may not come very often. It may be very slowly uploaded, but I'm going to try and get it done this weekend. I've taken a break from Star Wars for a little while. I've done, pardon me, quite a lot of that. And because of the game I've just done, I'm going to spread it out more evenly in August. So it won't be all the time in August. And then when September comes, there'll be a video every day throughout September of the Star Wars marathon to episode 9. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Well guys, you've reached the end of the video, so thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. A button will be up on the screen as I speak right now. Also drop me a like if you liked the video, or a dislike if you didn't like something about the video. I welcome both a like and a dislike. And if you haven't already, drop me a comment down below and tell me what you think. Any suggestions, be sure to let me know in the comments, or you can leave me a tweet. The links are in the description down below. And as always guys, I really appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you next time. So, see you then.